to today's StannieDevo. The portion taken for today's daily reading is from 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 5. Also add to your faith. The theme for today is Get Moving, Part 2. In the matter of drudgery, Peter said in this passage that we have become partakers of the divine nature and that we should now be giving all diligence, concentrating on forming godly habits, as according to 2 Peter chapter 1 verses 4 and 5. We are to add to our lives all that character means. No one is born either naturally or supernaturally with character. It must be developed. Nor are we born with habits. We have to form godly habits on the basis of the new life God has placed within us. We are not to be seen as God's perfect, bright, shining examples, but to be seen as the everyday essence of ordinary life, exhibiting the miracle of His grace. Drudgery is the test of genuine character. The greatest hindrance in our spiritual life is that we will only look for big things to do. Yet, Jesus took a towel and began to wash the disciples' feet. Clearly stated in John chapter 13, verses 3 to 5. We all have those times when there are no flashes of light and no apparent thrill to life, where we experience nothing but the daily routine with its common everyday tasks. The routine of life is actually God's way of saving us between our times of great inspiration which come from Him. Don't always expect God to give you His thrilling moments, but learn to live in those common times of drudgery of life by the power of God. It is difficult for us to do the adding that Peter mentioned here. We say we do not expect God to take us to heaven on flowery beds of ease, and yet we act as if we do. I must realize that my obedience, even in the slightest or smallest detail of life, has all the omnipotent power of the grace of God behind it. If I will do my duty, not for duty's sake, but because I believe God is engineering my circumstances, then at the very point of my obedience of the magnificent grace of God is mine through the glorious atonement by the cross of Christ. The life of Abraham is an illustration of two things: of unreserved surrender to God and of God's complete possession of a child of His for His own highest end. May God abundantly bless you with this word today. Have a great day. Amen.